Widows, boys and ghouls, how you all doing? This one's going to get a bit fiery because I am sick to the back teeth of these grief leeching ITC channels. I'm sorry, but not only are they the biggest scumbags in the paranormal world, they are the biggest scumbags on YouTube. They are absolutely fucking outrageous, and I don't know how they get away with it. So, if you don't know what ITC channels are, they basically have guitar boxes or guitar speakers, little speakers, guitar pedals. They paste them all together. They stick some fairy lights in there and a bit of foil and some crystals and like Buddhist bracelets and stuff. Sometimes there's a little dove and there's crosses in the background to make them seem also caring. They speak in a very calm tone voice like this because it disarms you to the grift that they're pulling off. There's one that I'm not going to be covering, Charlie Chittenden, because his channel's pretty much dead. He gets like 100 views if he's lucky. Looks like he's cosplaying as Kurt Cobain most of the time, and he's just shit. He's got two PC speakers from the 90s, and he's like, today I'm talking about, and whichever celebrity has recently died. So, on the 11th, James Van Der Beek died. 1 day ago, Hope Paranormal, James Van Der Beek Spirit Box, God was here. James Van Der Beek Spirit Box, he's gone fishing from Cody ITC. Two of the biggest grifters in it. Huff appears to not be doing this as often anymore. His last video was a month ago and it wasn't a spirit box to a celebrity death. He seems to have stepped aside and let the baton of bullshittery go to these clowns. You can see by the red bars I've started watching these. Now, Hope Paranormal.
Yes. Okay.
This dickhead that's decided that his thermal underwear is his main clothing attire. Well, he's got a little page open there. Editing software by the look of it. Sound recording software. I wonder what he could possibly use that for to trick his audience. But his session doesn't start until 9 minutes and 48 seconds of a 20-minute video. All of this is him blowing smoke up his own ass and pretending to be all God, light, and life and all that. Listen to the way this guy talks.
They do when they're ready to hear it, when they're old enough. Anything you want to say to them?
Now, I distinctly heard the words there. And what's he got on screen there? With you. He's playing into pareidolia. He's conning and tricking his entire audience. And that soft speech and that little crucifix up there to make him look like he's a good guy. Absolute bollocks. But then the rest of it.
Many of you have requested James.
He says many of his audience have requested this. Who? Who is requesting this? Comment down below so I can call you out for it. Stop asking these people to put this shit out there. It's immoral. It's bankrupt. How would you feel if your husband, father, mother, sister, brother, kids, anybody, your immediate family, how would you feel if your immediate family died and then hours in some cases, I think it was 7 hours before they did it to Bray Wyatt, hours later, some douchebag is on YouTube with his little fucking woo-woo box talking to your dead relatives, earning money off it without a care in the world for that person. I mean, Charlie Chittenden did a spirit box with the guy that played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat. And Charlie Chittenden actually picked up paper to be able to read his name out. What a connection he had there, eh? These guys don't care about the celebrities. They don't care about you. It's ad revenue they cared about. That's all they cared about. That's all they'll ever care about. I don't think I've had an argument with this guy. It's Cody ITC. I've had massive arguments with coming into a live stream with his alt accounts and stuff like, come and watch my new video tonight. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Now, I just posted the session asking for Catherine O'Hara, who passed from, now that we know, a pulmonary embolism.
So how come when you did your spirit box session on it, that didn't come up? If you were really talking to her, if she really wanted her family to know what death was like, why didn't she tell you and her family exactly how she died? Because that information wasn't already out there. Now, the ITC boxes, some of them use spirit boxes, some of them use computer programs. He uses a spirit box. Hope uses his own digital woo-woo box, and it sounds even worse than a spirit box. But when a celebrity dies, guess what's all over the radio stations? Yeah, that's right. People are going to be saying James Van Der Beek. So they're going to pick up fragments of those words anyway. They know what they're doing. It's why they do it so close, because it's all over the news and they can grab all these audio samples. But watch this guy when he clicks this.
I felt like I saw you come into the room casual, wearing a pair of khakis, a white collar.
This nicey god shit. Fuck off, prick.
Do you think I'm seeing you okay?
Let's see what we can hear.
Yeah, yes.
Now, isn't it amazing that the first question he asks, he gets a direct response? But let's look at his actions, shall we?
Collar.
He's talking to him, his eyes are closed, and...
Shirt, short sleeve shirt, you look...
What's this action?
Healthy, you look okay. Do you think I'm seeing you okay?
Is the arm moving?
Yeah.
I think what he's doing there is clicking proper audio files that he's already saved. There is no way. If that spirit box, all you'd have to do is click once. You wouldn't even have to look. One key on his keyboard. Play. It's the key button. I'll show you myself.
Yes. Okay.
Why has he had to look down at his screen, almost like he's not looking down at his screen, and you see his arm moving? Because he's clicking open files or playing files, because he's got them all lined up. I'll put money on it. Now, that's just my opinion, so you can't sue me, Hope. Frick.
How do you feel? How are you now on the other side? I know it feels new, but how are you on the other side?
So I'm going to look up, not at the screen, see what comes through and see if I can work it out. That noise is apparently just around people. Does anybody here just around people from this monstrosity? Listening intently, the first syllable is an S. So why have you got a J, you fucking moron? It sounded like it said slut blah 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 blah. Just around people. You're deluded. And your audience are fucking deluded for buying into this. Let me have a look. I hope his grieving family see this. I hope not. This is a hard one, but thank you so much. Us fans needed this. No, you don't. I'm a believer. Can you do Corey Haim? Everlasting life, just as Jesus told. I think you'll find that you're not supposed to converse with the dead if you're religious. Idiot. James clearly says, thank you for asking about this. He hasn't clearly said a fucking word, has he? And then what happens is, Hope gives like some sort of psychologist for the dead. He's giving advice. He was like, don't worry about it. It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. This is emotionally manipulating thousands of people. So let's take a look at Cody ITC. So Cody ITC is a dickhead. He's got, right, let's drag it across so it's in view there. That is a speaker with fairy lights in it. That's a guitar distortion pedal. That's a guitar distortion pedal, reverb, whatever. It'll tune them in. All of this other stuff, crystals and candles and crap, it's nonsense. That's just a soundbar. Every time he speaks or the box speaks, that'll bounce. I don't know what the LED is for. I don't fucking care. He's clearly tried to hide what this box is under there because he's painted it green. But yeah, the guitar pedals, that's all they are. Or guitar switches. And I believe that's actually a guitar amp. It's a little practice amp. He stuck his own logo on there, and I'd have to make him look like a nice person. He's not. Let's listen out and see what words we've got here. What profound words would this celebrity have for you, Cody ITC, as opposed to his family?
Oh, are you home?
Oh, are you home? What in the fuck was that? Did he put words on the screen for it? Did he actually... Oh, are you home? Is that what he says?
Oh, are you home?
Oh, are you... Oh. Hello, are you Cody? The wrong amount of syllables. There's no harshness of the C, the H, none of it.
James, it's me, Cody, calling out to you tonight.
Yeah, he knows exactly who you are, mate. He's ignored all of his family. Same as Catherine O'Hara and every other recently passed celebrity that you guys are fucking grifting off. They've completely ignored their family and they've turned up in your shit boxes. Delusions of grandeur amongst these guys are fucking off the scale.
Night.
I'm in the amp. Bollocks. I'm in the wind. I'm in the wind. I'm air and wind. I'm in the me. That almost sounded like a French accent. I literally am the air. Yeah, alright, whatever.
Could you describe to me at all what the transition was like for you personally?
Maybe there's some sort of language barrier. Maybe this is like a Star Trek universal translator, only the rest of us can't fucking hear it. Because he did not say, I'm not whining today, but he said, I did realize. What? I'm not whining today, but and that's about as much of that shit as I can be bothered to listen to. If you are a fan of Cody ITC or any of these grief leech, vampiric, horrible, nasty, bottom-feeding pieces of shit, have a word with yourself. Look in the mirror. What happens when James Van Der Beek's family turn on YouTube or look at YouTube and they're expecting to see this? They're expecting to see family stuff. His wife playing a song. Look, he's got kids. He's got a wife and kids. Maybe they'd be expecting to see this sort of stuff. What happens when they open up your shit and they don't recognise the voice coming from the box? How much damage do you think you'll be doing to that family's grieving process when they don't hear his voice, but you claiming that it is? Not just Hope and Cody, any of you fucking knobs that do this. Same as the dickheads that go out there looking for missing kids with their spirit boxes and they force feed an answer through pareidolia. You're scumbags. All of you are absolute scumbags. And you're emotionally manipulating people and you're manipulating sound in order to line your own pockets. And it is utterly, utterly atrocious. Disgusting. This is the worst content on the platform by far. That and lifting heads or greaves. I'll never forgive that. This isn't respectful. This isn't done with any care or concern. This is just nasty, horrible ambulance chasing to line your own pockets. Do please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Don't defend these guys because I will literally call you a piece of shit. And if you do think that these guys are legitimate, you're either moronic or a piece of shit. No celebrity deserves this treatment. I never even watched Dawson's Creek. I know very little of James Van Der Beek. But his family deserve better. His fan base deserves better. And we, as the paranormal community, we should be asking for better. And we should all be calling out these ITC channels, these grief leeches that are leaving in a matter of hours or days to just leech money out of people's pockets. Grieving fans are the people that are going to be looking at this crap. They're earning money off the dead, and they know exactly what they're doing, and they're lying to do it. They are my opinions, but I've just played you the sounds that they are playing. Can you argue with it? I don't think you can. The text that was put on screen does not match anything that was coming through those boxes. They are lying to you. Much love to you all. Beardo out.